Jojo is currently in foster care, but he needs a permanent home. His future lies in your hands. To help Jojo and other dogs like him, please contact the Hawaii Dog Foundation. In our next segment, we'd like to introduce you to Tales of Hawaii.
So keeping the pack balanced is vital to the safety of the dogs, and that is the pet pal's job.
Charlie, hey, cut it out. You just gotta watch out when they play rough or they get carried away. You just don't want it to get too crazy in here.
That's the first thing we train them on, is to read body language and prevent anything from happening.
So you have to always watch that fine line of, they are playing and they do like to play hard, but when does that line cross where they're getting out of control with the other dogs?
They're watching for the slightest thing that maybe you wouldn't see to your untrained eye, but these girls, they know what's coming ahead of them.
I have a 1-year-old Basenji. She's right over there. She's a tricolor. She's got a little bit of alpha in her, so meaning she wants to try and control everybody. So whenever we bring in a new dog, we do have to watch how she acts, especially because she wants to let the new dogs know that she's boss. And just looking at that face, you can kind of tell. We do try to use positive reinforcement when we're here. We try not to focus too much on the bad stuff. And so by keeping her on the leash, she kind of has a restriction on where she can go and what she can do. And by using water to try and get her attention away from the other dog, that's what we try to do here. We try to use the most humane correction possible with these guys. And look, this is Joey. Now he came to say hi. Oh, good job, Joe. Good job. Good job. Hi, Popo. Yeah.
Our goal here is to provide an atmosphere as close to home for the dogs outside of their home. And so we don't treat a dog according to the breed or according to our regimen. What we do is we treat each dog individually. Owners are welcome to bring their own food. I mean, we heat up 3 different bags of different types of food for one dog and mix it together this way. We also provide hot meals for the dogs. We work really hard at keeping the dogs as close to their normal lifestyle and life patterns as possible.
These 2 dogs in here, the reason why they are separated is because they don't get along with other dogs. They're actually rescue dogs, and we are trying to find them new homes. They're very good with people, but we really want to find them homes together, just because they've been together for a long time. So we really don't want to separate them. But they're very sweet. Anyone who's interested, just give us a call. I know.
Common reason people bring their dogs here initially is for boarding. They're going to go on a trip and they want to leave their dog here.
Yeah, my wife and I were leaving for Vegas tonight, and we're leaving our dog here because we trust Tales of Hawaii with our dog, who is really, really a family member, and we wouldn't leave him with anybody else.
The play care is something that's a little new to the islands. It's a new concept, and people say, you mean you take your dog to doggy daycare? What is that? Well, we have a lot of people who they're unable to provide the exercise that their high energy dog needs.
We live in a condo and we can't leave her at home alone because she'll bark. And so we use a daycare here for that reason. And it's great boarding too.
We have people who just work really long hours and they feel very guilty leaving their dogs at home. So they bring their dogs, or they're just not able to take their dogs out for potties, their dogs wrecking their house. And they come here and they burn off all that energy, and then when they go home, it's family time and they can all be together and enjoy without feeling guilty. I'm so tired to take my dog out for a walk. You know, the dog's been through it all day, fed, clean, ready to go home and be a part of the family. We also have a lot of military people who bring their dog in when they get sent away for a couple weeks.
We do show them the love and affection, so in return they do get that sense of discipline and control in their life, but also the fun from us, giving them the attention and playing with them with the balls and with the other toys.
Most dogs, when they're at home by themselves, you know, out of a 10-hour day, they'll sleep for 9 of the 10 hours. So this can be kind of a shock on their body, them running around and playing for 6 hours straight. So we find it important to promote rest time during the day. So at about lunchtime, between 12 and 1, we go ahead and turn off the lights, we put on some classical music, and we encourage the dogs to lay down and take a little nap. Also, if we have dogs that are very young, we'll go ahead and find a quiet area in the back in a kennel and give them quiet time, let them chew on a little rawhide or something to give them quiet time to rest. These 3 dogs here are with their mother brought them in because she had to find a new place of work where they stayed, and they're all rescue dogs. She rescued them about 9 years ago, and she's looking for homes for, I believe, these two here. This one here was born with a birth defect. Her left front paw is missing, and so the breeders tried to put her out of her misery and shot her through the head, and it came out through her eye. And so that's why she's missing an eye, because it wasn't a successful euthanasia, which we don't condone in any way. This one here, Chloe, she had a broken arm and it never got treated. And this one's just kind of, she's a little intense, so I think the mommy's gonna keep this one here. So here at Tales of Hawaii, we're trying to help the mother out in any way to find a family for these dogs. You can see a dog grow as they come in and start socializing. I have owners who tell me, my dog could never look at another dog, and let alone be in there playing with 30 other dogs at one time off leash. And a lot of them have behavioral problems that get modified by just being in the pack. A lot of it is because we administer control over the dogs, a slight discipline, a controlled discipline over the dogs that sometimes maybe they're not getting at home, or pet owners just don't know how to do that. I've had dogs come in and they stay here for a week, and in the beginning they're just in the corner shivering, scared. Any dog that comes up near them, they want to bite them. And by the end of their stay, they're running around, jumping on the couches, playing with everybody. And that's really a reward for us as pet pals when the owner comes in and says, my dog had a great time and I'm going to bring my dog back for play care. That's when you know you're doing what you set out to do.